is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Hopefully not going to get as wasted as I did last week. That was, I now understand the power of this giant bottle.
Didn't I tell you that was going to happen?
Do not drink 2 giant 64 ounces of liquor. That's bad. Bad things.
Yeah, I'm not taking my bra off so you can wear it again.
You know, I thought this show was going to go one way, but I think it's going to go another because, did I lose a bet? I did get a haircut, Creed. Thank you.
Nope, not at all. He voluntarily wore my bra for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, on that.
Just because I believe Dire Thing wanted him to, right?
Well,
Dire Thing said, hey, I spent a lot of money. Put a bra on.
I didn't show y'all a few things with the G-Class, which is totally my fault. I tried to show everything, but there's so much to show you guys. It's like impossible.
Well, you've had a week with it now, so.
I have had a week with it now, so now it's a little easier to go through and I can show y'all what I didn't show you before, and hopefully that clears some stuff up. It's
hello,
Alex from
Alex.
Xbox. Hey, Alex.
And Yeehee commented on
So,
your
Alex,
video.
this is my question to you. Sorry to interrupt you.
Demon Hunter. Sorry, Dire Thing. Demon
Alex,
Hunter.
do I look 53? That's my question.
You're a hottie, babe.
No, I just want to know, do I look 53 years old? Just wondering.
Casey.
Yeah, the G-Class V2 had that thing I tried to show y'all last week where when you hook up an atomizer to it, it would come up and ask you, hey, thanks, Dom Long. It would ask you, hey, is this a new coil? Do you want to read the resistance, lock the resistance? And it would just randomly do that sometimes, right?
You look 58.
So yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they came out with an update which fixed that problem. Okay, my problem was that mainly, but I was having problems where the ohms were jumping around.
Hi, Mark.
And I haven't seen it do, I swapped tanks like a little while before the show, and I haven't seen the ohms move at all. So I'm thinking my build in that other tank may have been a little off, and maybe that's why the ohms were jumping around.
Just for the record, I said, are you sure it's not your build? No, it's not my build. But let me try a different tank.
No, this is one of those, you have to wrap the coil around the thing and stick it down in the, but I don't have the right coil tools, so I had to kind of wing it. And usually on most mods, it reads the ohms and it's correct. But on the G-Class, it has a live ohm reading, then a stored ohm reading. And
the G-Class is smarter than most mods, so it knows, yeah, this isn't fucking right.
Right. So let me go to the build cam. I'm going to try and show y'all. I'm going to show y'all some stuff. So on the G-Class V2 right here, which I've had this over a week now, all the stickers and everything have been holding up just fine on this. So there's no problems there. Do I screw up? Mark, it's guaranteed that I'm going to screw up stuff. So as you can see, I have a different wallpaper on here, and this coil is reading 0.15. It has not budged from that mark on this particular tank. Now, when I had this one in here, it was all over the place. I actually got a reading, which this normally is a 0.23-ish, and it's jumped from 0.23 to 0.47, 0.5. I actually had a reading of 2.15 ohms, which I took a picture of. And if you vape 2.15 ohms at 50 watts, it's kind of hot. Just saying. Kind of hot.
Does it cycle through your wallpaper?
So, yeah, well, this is the clock wallpaper.
Oh,
so this has me on there. So if you want to change your clock wallpaper, you can just hold down on the joystick. So like when we get in it, well, actually it's left on the joystick for your clock. But on this one, if I hold down, well, that's to change my wattage. My bad. Let me get this right. If I hold left, once I get out of that, if I hold left, I can go through the different wallpapers. There's Munchkin. There's a picture of my dog. There's another picture of me.
FYI, the picture of him and his dog.
There's a picture of the Pulse AIO. I didn't change all of them. This one's a clock, which you can have as your background. You can also have your picture with the clock in front of it, which is pretty cool. That's a blank one because I haven't fixed it yet. So yeah, not only do you have wallpapers here, you can also change the wallpapers on your lock screen, on your clock. So you can have a wallpaper here. You can choose a photo, or you
How
can...
do you get the wallpapers? Remember, you were corrected in chat on what theme you need to be on in
Yes.
order to get the wallpapers.
Yes. You can only be on theme 2 or 3 if you want to put wallpapers on your G-Class V2. Theme 1 is a lock theme. So right here, now we're on the clock. So if I hold left now, I can go through the different wallpapers and stuff. So left, left, left. You just hold on left.
So theme 1 is essentially the default stuff, right?
Right. Theme 1 is just a default deal. So you don't want to stay on that. But I mean, if you want to customize it. Now the other thing that Yeehee had a fit about was when I went to go into the Wi-Fi mode, it came up with an ad. Now,
yep, somebody said, "Holy crap, is that advertising to you?"
Right. They were like, "Man, you know, is Yeehee advertising?" No, that was my app. I was using an app called QR Reader. It has ads built into it. If you just use your normal camera, there's no ads, which I will show y'all here in just a second.
They also added something about the question about the Wi-Fi access. The Wi-Fi is a one and done. Like if you're trying to do your wallpapers and you scan the QR code to connect it to your Wi-Fi, as soon as you change your wallpaper and get out of that menu, if you want to go back into it, you have to do it all again. So it remembers it for that one instance and then forgets everything. So it's not like it's going to connect all over the place.
When this connects here, I'm going to try to put my phone above this to where I can take a picture. And I'll show y'all that there's no ads or anything. I was just doing it the hard way. Yeah. Well, of course, Mark. I mean, us old school folks don't forget about you.
Even though you come around for like...
There we go. There's the link you got to scan. So if I scan this with my phone, which I may not be able to do on the camera very well, I'm going to try.
It's like Inception and shit.
There we go. Hard to do this on camera because my hand's getting in the way.
Well, move your big ass paws.
There we go. Open in Chrome. And then we're going to come up with the menu. There we go. So here you have your firmware updates. Well, stop doing that. Firmware updates, firmware updates, firmware updates. Why is it trying to open a new tab?
It's user error.
Let me close that. That did not work too well for some reason. Let me do this where I can see it without trying to put it on camera. Because it works a lot better when you're sitting still and you can actually focus on the thing. I have no idea. There we go. That's a weird smell. So this is saying that version 105 is new for me, but actually I'm on 115. It's a new firmware. So it's a beta firmware actually. So all this says 105, right? But if you go to support, this is for people that actually have the G-Class V2 already. And scroll down, you'll see beta firmware and install right there. It's easy as that, you're done. The wallpapers, let me show y'all how to do this because this is really easy to screw up if you don't do it correctly. So basically, you just don't hold the select button, you just tap this and you can hit take photo, right? If you want to just take a picture of yourself.
Don't put your photo library on the screen. You got a picture of my ass.
I'm taking a picture of myself right now. Okay. Look. There, I took a picture of myself, right? So I'm going to hit use photo. Mm-hmm. And then all you do, I'm going to hit replace. And now it's going to upload that to the mod. There we go. There it goes. Boom. So it's that simple to change wallpapers. If you're going to do a picture, you want to see that ass? Really? Really, Creed? Really?
No, Creed, he just takes random pictures of me when I'm bent over doing shit. I didn't even know he had that picture. I'm like, why do you have that picture? That's not even a good picture.
Anyways, yeah. So let's get out of here and we'll see if we can get that wallpaper to show up, which I'm sure it will now. I don't know. Is that it? That's it. Right there. That's the picture I just took. Even though it's dark looking, but you get the idea. I'm going to vape this throughout the show and see if this ohms changes at all. And if it does not, that means my build in here was crap and it's not the mod's fault. The other issue where it was asking, to lock the ohms over and over again, that is gone ever since they've done the update. I heard someone else tell me, they had problems with the ohms jumping around. Very possible that their connection was bad in between the atomizer and the mod or wet
so
or
I've come
something
to the
crazy.
conclusion you cannot have a janky build in that mod or it's going to notice.
Yeah, it'll definitely notice. It's going to start giving you janky reading. So it's still showing 0.15, 0.16 now, actually. Probably because I just fired it, but that's understandable. So we're just going to vape this for a little while, see if it changes, and if it gives me a hard hit all of a sudden, then I know something's not right. But so far, so good on that. The SL class, I haven't had an issue one out of this thing. If you pick up a SL class, if you more geared towards simple
I think
mods,
one of his legs is short, dire thing.
Yeah, one of those legs may be short on that Dead Rabbit R tank because I had to rig that thing in there. But anyways, the SL class I haven't had single problem out of. I don't even know if they have a firmware update for it yet. The only thing that's weird.
Today is Wally's birthday. Is that correct?
Is it Wally's birthday?
It could be either today or yesterday. I'm pretty sure it's today. Today is Wally's birthday.
It's Wally's birthday. Happy birthday, Wally.
Happy birthday, Aussie.
Yeah, Aussie. Yeah, there you go.
And apparently it's Timekeeper's birthday too. I must not have him on Facebook. I was going to say,
the name that I saw pop up in Facebook was Timekeeper's name. That's what threw me off. Well, happy birthday to you,
Wally and Timekeeper. We just got birthdays everywhere.
Everybody's
and on that note, I'm going to go make myself a happy birthday Aussie and Timekeeper drink. I'll be right back.
She's going to go make a happy birthday drink. Am I going to be on Xbox later? Galaxy, I would say yes, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Fallout, but maybe Elden Ring? Yeah, I got that game. My son actually gave me that game, which was awesome. He was like, oh, it's a great game. And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, I'll buy it for you. So he did. So now I got to play it. I'm going to play it. But it seems pretty cool, but hard at the same time. Cool game, just hard. I think that Galaxy needs to buy that game. Just saying. Since it does have some kind of co-op mode, which I haven't even got that far yet. Every boss they've given me has been really hard to beat so far. This is going to make me out. I had, almost all the way through this week, I've been vaping this with just the Dead Rabbit, right? And sometimes it vapes great. The ohms were perfect, no problems. And then the next moment, you'll hit it and it'll fire so hot, you're going to burn the back of your throat. I've put this other tank on here, not a single problem. So I don't know what the issue was. No, Dom Long, no. I do plan on definitely cutting. See you, Mark. I do plan on cutting back. Gail, nice to see you in chat. I don't think I saw you last week, but that's probably a good thing, in my opinion. That was a crazy show. That was crazy. And this G class has got so many options in there. I can't even. I mean, the only thing I could see people going, it's dual 18650. Well, so is a lot of other mods. It's not dual 21700, but a dual 21700 of this would be a lot bigger of a mod. I personally wouldn't care. I don't mind bigger mods myself, but some people may find it too cumbersome, and I think that people want, and this does light up in the back, by the way. I don't know how you can change that light on this one because it doesn't have that removable panel like the old G-Class did. With screws, you can just pop the panel out, put a piece of film, and change the color. This one would require a lot more work, and I don't even know where to start because I can't even see where it separates at. So I wouldn't even want to change it. Besides trying to color the actual white plastic that's in there, I have no idea. I came in to watch and woke up with my phone on my face, so I missed it. Gail, you missed something serious last week. You may want to watch the replay. Especially, well, somebody commented down below with the exact time that you need to watch it, but I'm sure there's screenshots, there's a time link straight to that part of the video, and then then there's our thing right there. So Dolores missed it. Dolores, I don't know if you want to see that. It might burn your eyes. What do you do to your hair? I'm looking at your hair going, what? Did somebody hit you in the side of the head?
Over on this side.
Hello, Magoofer. We were discussing the ins and outs of the G-Class V2. I do think this is an excellent device. I like that they've added all these features in here. It's they did improve the battery meter and the brightness on the new firmware update that we just got. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the original firmware that was on here, but now you can clearly see the battery meter up here in the corner. And both the batteries are going down very even, which I like. See there, Gail? I told you. So, yeah, you can see the batteries going down. They changed the brightness, I think, of something. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, yeah. That show last week, yeah, you can change wallpapers, Magoofer. All you got to do, not change the wattage. Let me change the wallpaper is to the left. Well, after I get out of this screen, once I get out of that. I can't see what I'm doing here. There we go. Now I'm out of that screen. Now you just hold left and you can change through. There's my dog. There's another picture of me. There's a picture of the Pulse AIO. Now, I can reset all the wallpapers back to the default if you would like to see those. I mean, they're okay. There's Munchkin and myself at the White House, so there you go. You see the
Looks
owns
like
are
you're
still...
standing there with a little kid.
Wait, look how small she is. That is kind of funny. Look how small... That's how small Munchkin is compared to me. Crate says he was drunk as a mofo.
Yeah.
I need to go back
No, I
and watch
believe he
this.
said, Gail, he was drunk as fuck. I'll say it since you try to be all.
Well,
goody two-shoes.
okay. Look, Gail, let me show you why. I'm gonna show you.
Look, so he woke up the next morning and looked at his video, right? Or no, it popped up in his email that there was a comment on his video, and all I heard was, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." I said, "What?" And that's when he saw that he had replied to the video.
Yeah, I didn't really think that I'm 6'2", Dolores.
6'2".
Yeah,
He's
this is the
over a
cup
foot
I was
taller
drinking
than me.
out of, Gailey. This, and you see it says Scuba Steve on there. I got it engraved. So, yeah, this is one of the coldest
He
water
was
bottles.
drinking a bucket of bourbon.
This is 64 ounces, and I drank 2 of these during the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know how much liquor I put in there, but I put a lot. Twice. And it was a little too much.
I told him it was going to happen.
Too much.
And
so
he said, no.
One of these is good. If I run out of this, I'm stopping because I know if I go to the second one, bad things happen. Bad things happen.
Mm-hmm.
On another note, Nazy, Munchkin has taught the Nazy, and I have taken her Hadron Pro,
I
which
like it, Dolores.
y'all have probably never seen a Hadron Pro like this, but I'm going to show you. I have stripped this thing down to its bare. There's the Hadron Pro. You can see the paint coming off right there. I have stripped this thing down to its bare bones. Chip, and this is actually really easy to take out. I didn't have to desolder anything. After I took the screws out, I literally took the 510 and slid it back down through this hole and took the whole chip out. It was very simple. Here's her
Somebody
two panels.
posted a link for eye bleach at the end of the show, King Cobra.
You can see all the paint that's come off on these panels. So we're going to get Nazy to paint this thing, and it's going to look fantastic. I am
one of a kind.
I am sure that Nazy's going to do a great job on this thing. So, yeah, when you take the chip out, I mean, literally, the whole thing comes out. So, unless you want this painted too, which that would be really hard for him to do that. So, make sure you get something that goes with black, which everything does. So, what's up, Nate?
Hey, Nate, I'm getting teal. I'm going to get the same color as my Munchkin Squonker that he made for me.
Is that not the
with the eye bleach?
Is it not the chameleon one? I like that chameleon paint.
No, the chameleon is the purple one that I have on my original Nazy box. The Squonker is the teal one that has the engraving of the little fox on there and my name.
I mean, hey, it's your mod. You paint it whatever color you want. I'm just saying.
It's going to be teal. It's going to be this color right here.
Okay. If that's what you like, you go for it.
That is what I like. That is my favorite color.
Yeah, you probably need some eye bleach after seeing those terrible images of me. Just terrible, terrible. Hey, DeMillan. DeMillan missed. Look, DeMillan, I was showing. I hate to go back over all this again, but I was showing all the wallpapers and stuff on the G class. I really thought I was going to come on this show tonight and tell y'all how the ohms jump all over the place, but honestly, it's something to do with this build that's in this tank. Y'all know I didn't have the actual tool to put this in here, so maybe something was off because I got a reading all the way up. This is a 0.23 about, and I've had it jump to 0.4, 0.5, and 2.15 ohms was the highest it jumped, and that about burnt my throat out because I was at 50 watts. This tank,
yes, they did, Dire,
has not budged a mark. It's showing 0.15. That's a live ohm reading, and it has not moved at all. So I'm going to say, and the whole thing where it keeps asking, hey, is this a new atomizer, has not happened at all since the beta firmware that I just put on here yesterday. And I've been vaping it a lot because this is the only thing I've been vaping on. But this in the SL class. I do like this little pod, though.
Hi.
Well, hey, Yee, how you doing? This little pod, for a pod system, I'm impressed by this thing. I really did not think that this would be something I would like. I mean, I'm being completely honest. Y'all know I keep it real with you guys. If I did not like this, I'd say I don't like the pod.
Well,
but
Goofer, if you build it correctly,
for some reason, even though this doesn't have adjustable airflow, it's got the just right amount of restrictiveness for a pod system. It has USB-C chart. If I can talk tonight, USB-C charging. How's the resolution on the wallpapers? DeMillan, I just took a picture of myself and put it as a wallpaper. The brightness, now I can change the brightness of the screen and stuff like that, but right now I have it set at 50 watts. So, wait, why am I doing that?
I don't know.
This one I just took of me in the office a few minutes ago, but I definitely don't mind taking a brighter picture and see if it shows up brighter. We'll go back into the Wi-Fi menus. I haven't showed y'all how to.
They are pretty clear considering all the pictures are different sizes and it doesn't distort them too much for that little bitty screen.
They don't want you to use like really big images. I think it says to keep it under 500 kilobytes, but honestly, I know my iPhone takes like a 2 meg picture. It still puts it on here, no problems. So y'all are not going to have any problems out of that. Now that I've changed the tank out, ever since they did that firmware update yesterday, Not an issue at all. It's never come up and said, hey, you know, you got a new tank installed. It just works. Besides when you first put it on here. When you first put it on here, it asks you to read it automatically or to do the
wants to know
manual
what
lock.
happens if you hold the joystick down.
If you hold the joystick down, like straight down or push down?
I don't know. See what happens. Do it.
Down.
Press the buttons.
This is how you adjust the wattage. It depends on what you're doing at the time.
No, it doesn't come with an egg timer.
Down, when you hold it down and you're in this menu, it automatically goes to the wattage adjustment. Left is how you change the wallpapers here. Okay? When you go
No,
to...
he said pushed in. If you push it in and hold it now.
Oh, when you push it in, this is how you go and select the different features on here. So once you push it in, you know, that's neutral, and then you can go to soft, hard, etc. Then you got your memory slots up here.
I would need to carry an index card with
that's
a
to go.
cheat sheet on it.
It's actually really easy. Once yeah.
You say that, but yet I keep forgetting how to unlock this one and have to take the batteries out because I forget and no one's around.
Let me show y'all this because I didn't show it last time and they jumped my tail. So it's 3 clicks of the fire button to lock it. 1, 2, 3. That locks the device. You see the padlock? It's locked. Done. To unlock it, 1, 2, 3. Back in. There you go. That's how hard it is to lock and unlock. 3 clicks. Yes, Munchkin is vaping the original G-Class right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
still going strong.
There's no 2 G-Class V2s, trust me.
I do have the original G-Class, and there is not a blemish on it. Well, that's because I don't drop shit like he does.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say it's the same as the original G-Class Magoofer. There's a lot more that it does. I think y'all showed up late, so...
lighter. It doesn't have the panels on the side like this one does, and it just feels smoother. Now I've got the carbon fiber on here, so it kind of sticky. Yeehee says, "Show how to lock the joystick, Scuba."
Show how to lock the joystick.
Mm-hmm. He's putting you on the spot.
Well, the lock the joystick. I haven't locked the joystick before. That's a good one. I always lock the device.
They're a little pricey, Dolores, but you know what? They last a long time. So
press the joystick 3 times. Oh, I'll be damned. Thank you. I did not know that one. So locking the joystick is 3 clicks of the joystick. Now it comes up with the unlock.
So when you put
that
your
is
mod
pretty
in your pocket,
cool.
You're not going to accidentally.
Yeah, you're not accidentally going to go into menus and stuff.
Even though you shouldn't put your mod in your pocket, but you know.
So then it's 3 clicks and now I'm unlocked again. I like that. I like that. And you can still fire? Okay, cool. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3.
Let me ask you a question, dear. Did you read the manual?
I did, but look, some of the stuff in the manual is really confusing. I ain't gonna lie.
The joystick, but you can still fire.
Right.
He didn't read the manual.
I did too.
He just takes it out of the box and goes with it and sees what happens. Which we're going to be honest, that's what most people do. So.
No, I did not just take it out of the box. There's a lot. See, they even said it's too many stuff. It is too many stuff. I'm trying to go over everything. It's just like, good Lord, how much stuff can I go over?
You even wrote notes.
If you are not a techie person, get an SL class. No question. This takes 21700, 2700, or an 18650. You throw this in here, it's very, very simple. If you are a simple type person, this is the way. Let me show this on the build cam because
the only Yeehee device I had to stop working was this one. And it's because I dropped it down the stairs on my front porch. But I sent it back and they replaced it for me. So it still works great. And I even got the replacement.
Look at the design in the back of this. I really like this design.
I think
I like that they changed the battery door. The battery door has knurling on here, so it's a lot easier to unscrew. I don't like that little flap thing that you have to turn. This is so much better with the knurling on there. Much more enjoy that. So this is pretty cool. This is please make a dual 21700 mod. You know, you can if they make a dual 21700, hell yeah, I'm all with it. Yeehee, honestly, there's a lot of people that would love for you guys to make a dual 21700 mod. I ain't kidding. We don't care if you make a G-Class, what do you want to call it? A G-Class Pro that's dual 21700. I'm all on board, man. Make a G-Class Pro that's dual 21700. I will get one of those, no question.
Called an XXL.
And probably
class.
half the other people in chat, plus everybody else that watched this video, would go buy one.
Not me, because I don't have any 21700 batteries.
Well, I have 21700 batteries. I got to keep those.
You won't share.
You won't share the G Max. Well, there you go.
That's a good name.
What's up, Static? How you doing? I do like the fact that you can lock the joystick. I did not know that, and I'm such a dummy for not pointing that out. If there's something else that you would like me to point out, hey, go for it.
That's why he's here,
I know, to make sure my phone battery's dying. Oh, I do want to show once again. Let me go up to the menu. I didn't go back into the Wi-Fi.
A budget version for us broke ass vapors too.
Let me go back into the Wi-Fi. That would fly out the door.
a G Lite.
See, some people don't like messing with menus and stuff, but I'm a techie guy, so I got no problem with it. So last time, like I was telling y'all before, I was using my own app. Yeehee does not put ads on the G-Class to, throw ads up for stupid products when you're using their product. No, that does not happen.
No, that was your janky ass QR code reader.
That was that QR code reader program I was using. Have Yeehee sorted out the battery drain problem? Even aliens, believe it or not, yes. I have not had any battery drain issues out of the G-Class V2 or the SL class. So I think that's really good. The SL class is hard to tell because I haven't even... This one's got a weird battery meter, which I was talking to them about. I can't even tell. Even when I put a brand new battery in here, the percentage will show like 70%. Then when you go to fire it, it goes up to 90. And I'm like,
that seems a little backwards.
Am I firing 90% of my battery? Or, I'm confused about that one. That's the only one I can't. I was asking because I have no idea. I'm going to scan this with my phone and show y'all that it doesn't.
Did you read the manual on that one?
I did read the manual.
I'm just giving you a hard time, right?
I'm trying to get this because it's hard to do it. There we go. So right up here, right up to the firmware. Yes.
Hi, Static.
Okay. So
yes, it's me.
This is the firmware up. I mean, this menu has so much stuff in there. So as you can see in the beginning here, you got your firmware updates, your theme, your wallpaper, your settings, your manual, and support. In the manual, you can actually go in there and watch videos that'll help you with the device if I don't teach you something that you don't already know. So the wallpaper, really, really simple. You click on the wallpaper. I'm going to show this again because why not? You just tap it. You can either choose from your photo library, which I don't want to do, or I'm going to hit take photo, right? Take photo. So I can go and say, let's take a picture of the SL class. So I just took that picture of the SL class, and I'm going to hit use photo, and then it puts it right there. See that? Then you just hit replace, and then it's going to upload to the G class, which I don't have. I just made my phone take a picture. And now it's uploading to the G class. Look how fast that is, guys. It's just like crazy to be able to take that.
You know what I love is that it's on your phone, because I have never, ever updated this one.
Uh-huh. Really?
Ever. Any mod that I have that requires me, I think was the Liissimo. You had to take one battery out, plug it in, and install the battery at the same time. I don't want to have to do all that bullshit. That's ridiculous. But an app on my phone, I can do that.
Right. There it is. Look at that.
There's got to be so many other people out there.
That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is to get a new wallpaper on your G class. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, like I said, you can go through and pull from your own photo library on your phone, or you can take a photo and put it on there. So say you're at, I don't know, the White House, and you want a picture of the White House on your G-Class, take a picture of it, put it as the wallpaper. Done. It's that simple. I really like that.
Depends on what you want to know if he's still playing static.
You can have a different wallpaper on your clock screen than you do on your vape screen also. So there's 2 different wallpaper assignments that you can do in here besides the different themes.
My is not plastic, John Q, so
I like that. Look, the ohms have not budged at all. They are staying right on point.
Me neither, Gailey. But with this one, it's you connect it to your Wi-Fi and it downloads.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture. So. I want to show y'all a picture of what happened earlier, and it was because of the other tank I was vaping. It is not Yeehee's fault. It was my own. Gailey. So why is it not showing that picture?
I don't know.
I just took the picture a few minutes ago. Let me look at the very top. It's supposed to put them at the bottom. Did it not save it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, you just got to take my word for it. It didn't save the picture. This went up to this one here, which is a 0.24, but for some reason, I think maybe one of the legs is loose in here. It went all the way up to 2.15 ohms.
Building didn't hurt
and I vaped it
there.
at 50 watts. That was a hot vape. That was a hot vape. But this one has not budged at all. You can also change your font color, guys. I think I went over this before. But if you hold to the right, you can see all the font color. I'm just going to hold right so you can see all the different colors that it goes through. So these are different font colors you can choose on various themes that you pick. But do they vape better than the cheap ones? Ooh, Dolores, that's the thing. Do they vape better? I mean, honestly, if you're vaping a mod that vapes at 50 watts and then you vape a G-Class that vapes at 50 watts, you can also buy a Pinto that'll do 60 miles an hour or another crappy 4-cylinder car that'll do 60 miles an hour.
I can tell you my old Mercedes at 80 felt a lot smoother than my Toyota at 80. They both went 80, but there's a difference.
They both accomplished the same goal. It's just classier about doing it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's more to it than that. You know, not all cheap mods will vape the same. I mean,
there's a
50
lot of mods
on one mod is a little different than 50 on another. You know.
Right. This also has a smart boost feature in there. So if your coil is cold, it heats it up quick. So you automatically get that 50-watt response. You can turn on smart boost and it cranks it up really fast. So it automatically hits temperature where you're not, you know, sometimes you vape, especially mech mods, when you vape those and they're cold, you know, the first hit's kind of cool. Then you go back and hit it again because then it's warmed up. This one automatically does that for you.
Or if you're like me and have a 3-week-old coil with a nice crust on it, you got to hold the button down and wait for it to heat up because it's got to get through all that build up. That'll do that before you hit it.
With a Yeehee chipset or DNA, if you set it 50, then you would get 50 watts, whereas some other chipsets might not hit 50 if you set it 50. Exactly, Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
Have I been hitting the gym? Damn, Static. I have not been at the gym, but I have lost about 25 pounds, if that means anything to you. I'm trying to lose weight because I'm going flying in a few months, and I don't want to be a complete lard butt when I go to fly.
We all do, John Q.
I just don't want to be
we
really
all
heavy.
Channel a little MJ whenever we say yee.
Well, thanks, Static. I appreciate that.
I don't appreciate that.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but that wallpaper is a lot brighter than the other one that I took, and that's because I did it under the light. So, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm still playing.
Yes, isn't that one? Dire Thing says, isn't that one sealed? Isn't it water resistant? It's a sealed chip.
Yes, the chipset is waterproof on the G-Class as well as the
waterproof versus water resistant. Is it waterproof or is it water resistant? Because those are two very different things.
It said waterproof chipset. Oh,
I wouldn't go
Gailey.
dunking your G class in the water.
I
but yeah.
feel for you, but Gailey, after the first few days, it gets really easy. I promise you. It's hard when you
Sometimes
first
it takes
start.
about a week and a half, but yeah.
But yeah, once you get into keto, which I do recommend buying some ketone strips or something so you can tell if you're in keto. After that, you're going to lose all your appetite, and just make sure you get plenty of fat in your diet.
Olive
Because,
oil and coconut oil are your best friends.
coconut oil. I have bulletproof coffee every morning that I load down with butter and coconut oil. I want bread. I understand completely with you, Gail. I do.
That's never gonna go away.
You can make some
I
keto
want
friendly
bread.
type
That is
stuff
not
like
the
that.
same. You
but
might as well go chew on your Amazon boxes. That's not.
it is not.
It's not the
That
same.
Carb Quick stuff is actually pretty good. Carb Quick makes a flour that you can make.
Yeah, but in
Stuff
order
like-
to eat the amount of biscuits made with Carb Quick that you'd want to eat, you might as well just eat a regular fucking biscuit.
You
They
can buy
do have low carb bagels and shit you can buy online, but I've never been brave enough to
brave
spend
enough
the
to
money
try
on
them.
them. 'Cause keto stuff that you can buy in the store, like we were at Costco and they had a bunch of keto friendly foods. Like we found some keto crackers, right? You could eat 5 of them. 5, and that is literally 5 crackers would be a quarter of your daily allowance of carbs. First of all, who the fuck eats 5 crackers? And sorry, Yee, I've got a gutter mouth. I can't help it.
Look at this.
But yeah, it just nobody eats 5 crackers.
Does anybody
Yes.
have these old guys? And you know, these mods may be really
Magic.
old, but they
It doesn't
still
actually come
work.
down the chimney.
If that's not a testament to this company, I don't know what is. Both of these mods still work like day one. I have them wrapped because I really like these mods, so I had them wrapped. But yeah, these still work. All of my old Yeehee mods, I have not had one Yeehee mod fail on me at all. Hell, what? Joe put his in the washing machine, one of these, and took it out and let it dry, and it still worked. Which I'm like, how is that even possible? I don't recommend putting it in the washing machine, but I have more Yeehee mods too, but I'd have to dig them out. They're all over the place back there. There's a lot of mods that have Yeehee chips in them that you may not recognize.
You might carry one with
The one that Patrick's vaping has got a Yeehee chip in there. The Eclipse, which funny enough, I don't know if y'all remember, I got the Eclipse mod on the day of the total eclipse. I was in Georgia at the time, and the day we had the total eclipse is the day I got that mod in the mail, which I thought was awesome. Yeah, IPV, there you go, Demon Hunter. Those all have Yeehee chips in there. So it's not like they're not famous.
You cannot kidnap Santa and have a camera implanted in his head.
I tried a different juice this
Because
week,
it's
guys.
illegal.
You only have the Yeehee Auto Squad. Oh yeah, the X class. I have that one too, DeMillan. It's on the side over here. I do have the X class. That's the only one you have, or do you have the small ones? Which
Shush,
I have.
John Q.
I
That's
have
secret.
those too. Which I think I put them. I put them up on
Put
my
it back.
shelf.
That's on my green screen. You're gonna make me disappear.
What mod is that? I don't even know, but. There's an old IPV for you. Oh my goodness. Look at, and it even has that old what was this? The version 3 something another? This mod is very old. Very, very old. Look at the door on this thing. I have one older than this actually. I can't even get this door open and it just slides open. But it's stuck.
I have
Ah!
I think I have all my Yeehee stuff up here.
Wow, that door is really on there. Okay.
My Q class was an anger purchase. I got mad at my daughter and decided to go spend $200. Let's see. Here's my little
Well,
squonker.
You know,
I got that.
of
then
course I
there's
got
the-
a G class in gold. This
The
thing,
MX class.
I
There's my
rarely
two
use
SL
this
classes.
because
Here's
this
my Q class.
This is awesome.
G-class.
Where's
Got
my
all the
little
classes.
Where's my little guys at?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. Here it is, right here. I was looking in the wrong spot.
I wonder if you just got a dud, Creed. That's weird.
Look at the battery is still full, so there's no battery drain there. That thing's been sitting for a long time, and the battery
mine says
is still
no atomizer, but
completely
got a battery.
full.
Oh, wait, there. Look, that's the battery level on mine. And
wow. How long's yours been sitting there?
The long time. Yeah, long
Yeah,
time.
this has got the old rebuildable on there. Look at that. It's got that blue juice that you don't like.
Well,
you didn't like that blue juice.
That still tastes pretty okay.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Can't tell what the hell that is.
Here's another one. Does this look familiar?
Yeah, look at that. Look how clean that still looks. I don't even know how long this shit's been sitting here, but look at that.
Whoa, the magnets are pushing
black
them
or anything in there.
If you try to put these two together, they force themselves apart.
You can't see, but
The magnets are pushing. That's how strong the magnet is in this door, by the way. It's pushing this away from it. I can't get it. I can't make it. Look, when I put it right there, it pushes away. I'm gonna let go. That's pretty strong magnet. Just saying. Oh, after 2 years with COVID, man, I feel for you guys over there. I know it's hard. Man, that COVID stuff. I'm pretty sure I had COVID way back, like before, when it first started. And I made it through it. But
you know, it's funny. I forgot how to use this thing. It's set at 420 degrees Fahrenheit.
so you have it set for temp control. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But I don't recall setting it because I don't use temp control. So
Well, I set it. I probably set it for 420. Look at the gamer girl. Are the bots busy in Ukraine? What? I missed it. Are the
Russian bots?
Oh, I missed their witty post. There you go.
Yes, absolutely. John Q.
The metal doors will be ready soon.
Rematch at any time.
I can't wait to see those metal doors. Yee-hee.
So
I
what
cannot
kind of colors
wait.
and designs are y'all going to come up with?
Can I compare it?
I
I
don't
can.
have a G-Class V2.
I can do that, DeMillan. You want me to show you the G-Class versus the Evdillo. Now, yee-hee, I want you guys to see this too. This is a G-Class V2, right? Yee-hee. Yeah, everybody in the house is yee. G-Class V2. This mod is dual 21700. So you can't say that you can't make a dual 21700 mod that's small, because this takes two 21700s. This is dual 18650. Just to give you an idea of, I've never seen a dual 21700 this small. It's very small. But yeah, this UL makes this thing, but yeah, it it holds two 21700s. It also has a leaking issue. As you can see, there's juice in this door, because it allows liquid to come down from this 510 straight down into the panel there. So I don't like that, but it is what it is.
He says you need a massive chip for it to be smart. So are you saying your chip's too big, Yee?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Peanut.
Well, I
like big chips, and I cannot lie.
I can understand that. Yeah. I mean, look at the screen difference is ridiculous between this and this also. So
right.
And this does way more than this mod. I mean, it just depends. Your evil dildo is leak free. Yeah, I don't know why mine started doing this to Millen. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know how I got juice down in there. I should have taken this top 510 off and sealed it. So if y'all have a removable 510 like this, and it's a device that may leak, I would silicone under this and screw it back down so that you don't end up with this problem like I do. I may end up taking this mod apart trying to fix it. I love this color blue. I like anything blue, by the way, Yee-hee. So
good night, Gailey.
Make metal doors in blue for sure. Just saying. Any kind of blue, ocean blue, sparkly blue, I don't care. if it's a dark blue like that, not a light blue, dark blue like this. Yes. Gail's leaving. Oh.
Yes. Yep, Peanut. Sorry, I'm not lending him my bra this weekend.
Well, I mean, look. This mod is called the Evdillo, so we have affectionately named it the Evil Dildo because Evdillo. I mean, come on, who would name something like this? The Evdillo? Yeah, Evil Dildo. That's what we came up with. So there you go. I just I don't know.
We had no idea what you were walking into. You should have after the bra episode, though.
Well, we did that right off the bat. I mean, that was like as soon as that thing came out, I was like, we're going to call it the Evil.
He said they're going to be coming out with the doors to be sold separately.
Yes. You'll be able to buy the doors separately. So if you already bought a G-Class V2 and it has these doors on there,
get all matchy.
You can buy the metal doors separately and you're set, man. You're set. I personally can't order a G-Class V2 because the only site that sells it takes literally as long as China does to ship something to get to me. So I didn't want to wait that long. I'll probably end up getting it before the time that I could actually order one and get it here. So we'll see. I don't know. But I'm glad that they're
from. You know what? China has never failed to find a way to get us our ship. So
if the doors are ABS framed with aluminum outside.
I can't wait to see what's available. I mean, you're getting one. I'm not getting one. But I will steal yours when you're not looking.
Well, if you steal mine, then you're not allowed to get any scratches on it with your fingernails or take any of my paint off by accident.
Well, I'm hoping that the paint on that one's a lot better than what's on
the paint on this
Hadron, because that shit just fucking.
I mean, I've had this over a week now, and I haven't had any problems out of the paint.
I had like paint thinner seeping out of my skin or something.
The outside of the door is aluminum with laser etching. I got you. Cool.
I like it.
I like the whole. I like the whole design on this. They did a really good job on this.
I don't scratch his shit, John Q. I think so, Dire Thing. I don't know. Because nobody else had a problem with their Hadron, but the paint on mine is coming off like nobody's business.
The other thing I want to point out, y'all did a really good job on these magnets because this thing has a really strong magnet to hold these doors on.
Yeah,
you could shake the bejesus out of this thing and the doors are not going to fall off. There's no way. The only reason I'm able to take it off easy is if you look in the back here, they give you this little slot on each side so that you can grab a nail under here and pop it right off without having to damage the sticker or anything on here. So, and I have Molicel batteries in here, 18650s on both sides.
I have a question. In any of your future updates, are you going to allow us to change the backlighting for the SXmini logo on the back?
You would think. I don't know if they put RGB LEDs in here, but maybe in a future mod, you should change this to where you put RGB LEDs and then change the menu where you can change the color of the LED.
That would be cool in a rainbow.
Just a thought. Yeah, and then maybe, glow like a keyboard does. You know how it flows with a pattern. It's going to use battery power, but not that much.
Only white light. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay, Yee-hee. Hey, I'm just in the future. Maybe it's something y'all could do in the future where
we'll figure out a way.
Either a solid light, you could change it blue, red, yellow, or make it to where it actually, scrolls, the different colors. That would be really bad.
But on the T-Class, it's got little screws, so you can take those out and put that cellophane stuff behind it and turn it whatever color you wanted. Yeah, on the T-Class. See,
on the G-Class too.
Well.
The normal G-Class, not the V2.
But I'm responding to Demon Hunter. He says similar to the T-Class.
Okay, long as you got what I'm saying.
Yeah, so they both have, the little screws that you can take that panel off.
I will officially say now that
On the T-Class, it was built into the menu. Was it really? Did I miss that somehow?
Yeah.
No.
So I thought that the ohm fix that they did wasn't right. I knew they fixed the issue where it wasn't asking if it's a new atomizer over and over, but I thought that the ohms were jumping all over the place. It turns out it was just my tank, because this tank has not budged off the ohms, not a one bit. So now I know I need to take that tank apart.
We don't know what you're talking about, yee-hee, but Don't break your shit, y'all.
I'm not suggesting anything. Well, I can't take this one apart. Whenever I own one, I will try to do that.
Jazzy would be very happy if he dismantled his mod.
No. Well, Jazzy's not in a big hurry for me to get him back, but I told him. I
still think he'd like it back in one piece.
I told him after today, I'll be able to send them back, so I'll send them back. But it's kind of funny. Yeah, Jazzy vapes mainly pods now. I mean, he's a pod guy, which, sorry to say, but all the expos and stuff now, that's what they sell as pods, because that's their quickest
CBD.
That's the quickest moneymaker. The dog is going to drive me up the wall. Yeah, she wants out. Would you like me
to come down and let her out?
That would be awesome.
Okay.
You hear her barking? Yeah, I know these sell a lot and everything, but hey, Addie, how you doing? These are a quick sell, especially for beginners. Yee-hee, well, I probably know what your name is, but I'm not going to say it anyway. Don't worry, bud. I got all the time in the world. I'm impatient because I really enjoy using this stuff, but I don't want to wait and be like, well, I'm gonna wait until you. It is David. Okay, I didn't want to say your name, but okay, David. I didn't want to say, hey, David's gonna blah blah blah, but yeah, I really appreciate all the innovation that he's done over the years. Actually, I have never seen another company go, hey, you know what? We need to make an auto squonker or something like that. So that's really cool that y'all think outside the box, which is pretty cool, because every other mod out there is like same thing. This G-Class V2 does more than any mod I've seen on the market today, because that Wi-Fi and then having two separate computers built into the thing, one for the UI interface and one for the vaping interface, is crazy. It's like, okay, we're gonna put an Intel i9 processor in there, and we're gonna bump up the RAM a little bit so you can get a really. G2 was 2 years in the making. Wow, I believe you. The other mod that everybody wants y'all to make, that would be the I believe it's the Q-Mini Dual, because it was such a great mod and everybody wants that mod to come back. It can be a Q-Mini V2. Now I'm hoping I'm getting that name right. I think it's the Q-Mini. I don't want to dig in my box to get it out, because mine is literally sealed in a box. But it was dual 18650. Great mod. Yeah, you heard about that? Yeah. Trust me, David, a lot of people want that mod to come back out. And I know it's like, oh, that's old, blah, 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 but it was a great mod. It just was freaking great. The thing works perfect. Don't fix something that ain't broken. That's what I always say. Don't fix it if it ain't broke, You can improve upon it. You can make a new model, maybe a newer chip with a higher wattage or something. But stay true to maybe the design of it, and you got a winner right there. Jazzy was supposed to come on tonight. He even told me, hey, I'm not going anywhere Friday night. I'll come on the show with you. I don't know where Jazzy is, but there you go. Usually I build and stuff on here, but I mean, what can I build? Only thing I can think about is this Dead Rabbit R that's throwing ohms all over the place, since it's obviously not the G-Class's fault. is this tank's fault. So I need to rebuild this somehow. And since I don't have the correct coily tool for it, I got one that's close, but I haven't used temp control yet. You are very right. Let's do that. The only one I can use temp control on is the tank that's not showing the correct ohms. We can try it because it has a, I believe, a stainless coil in there. All right, let me switch back to this screen because see right here, it has an auto sense lock for your ohms, or you can manually lock it. Now, when you go down to manual lock, see, it's going to show what it's reading, and it shows what it was locked at before, which was the previous device I had on there. So I can manually lock this, and you can hit save and exit. Now, it's not going to bug me about that anymore. Before, it used to bug you over and over, but after this firmware update, it has not done that at all. So I haven't had any problems out of that since then. Let's go up. No,
He said, make sure your coils aren't shorting out, babe.
Yeah, that coil there, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is going to be.
Hi, Annie.
I like using Fahrenheit. It shows your average room temperature, 77 degrees. That's funny. Yeah, my room temperature is about that right there. 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Do I have stock coils for? I don't have any stock coils for it, unfortunately. I never do temp control. Honestly, there's so many people now that don't even do temp control. It's ridiculous. I mean, they just don't. I can't even see what I'm doing there.
No, but you know, people would throw a fit if they came out with a mod
Watts,
that didn't
voltage.
have it.
I know y'all can't see this. Stainless steel, nichrome 200, titanium, which nobody's going to use, TCR, bypass mode, Watts mode 1, Watts mode 2, voltage. Let's go back to stainless steel 316. Let me change this to not hot, but warm. 0.30, and the temperature is set at 419, I do believe. We can try that right there. So I have this set on warm. It's showing 0.4, but like I said, this set it to dynamic on temp settings. Okay, let me go back. Oh yeah, it was on constant. Thank you. So you got constant or dynamic. Of course they know about it more than me. Look at that temp shield right off the bat. So I don't know why it's saying temp shield, but that's what it's saying. I really need to redo this. Does it vacuum? Set the warm volt higher to 3.8. Okay, that's all set right. I don't know. The TCR is set.
No, I think he took that one off.
Really low.
He said that's not the tank you're having issues with, is it?
Yes, it is the tank I'm having issues
then don't
with.
use that one.
Well, that's the only one I have. That's what I don't use temp control. Okay. The K Fun's mostly a 3. Well, it's out of juice, Addie. I would put it on there, but it's literally out of juice right now.
Well, looks like you're gonna have to keep the mod another week so you can test out temp control next Friday.
See. What the heck, man?
Well, now you're leaking stuff everywhere.
That's why I was using this tank. I don't know why I'm leaking stuff. What did I? Oh, that was this. That was this. Because it's so low, it's literally, look, you can see the liquid right there.
Did you just rub it into your vape mat instead of wiping it up?
It's cinnamon red hot. Woo! Yes, my coil build does have issues, Yee. It's because of that, this tank, you got to use a special build tool to build this thing. And let me take this thing apart. I'll show you. Such a pain in the butt. This thing right here, all right. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Get in there. This is the coil that was in there. But see, these leads, I don't think were in the proper place when it was down in there. So we're going to fix that right now.
You still don't have the correct tool.
No, I don't, but I can get it in there this time on the first try, I think. I'm probably going to have to put my goggles on to see this, though. Because I'm blind and stuff. Constant and dynamic. I like that, though. I'm making sure these screws are backed up enough where I don't miss the hole. That's the hardest part on this one because of the fact that it's... All right, so let's get one of these dead rabbit pieces of cotton out of here and a coil, and we'll try and build another coil in this thing. Can't even get this open. Are you being that quiet or what?
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
you are. Okay, I was just wondering.
Why does he keep losing stuff? Well, Dolores, because I keep making him clean his desk, which means he puts everything away and then he can't remember
I think
where
that
the hell
tool
he
is
put it.
upstairs, honestly. I'll have to find it up there.
I have no idea. I don't know why it would be up here because you don't build up here. So
Well, I have in the past because, you know, depending on where I'm at. I always put it back in
yeah,
one
but
of these
I have
cases.
cleaned up my desk and there is no random build tools up here, or I would have given them back to you and said, "Get this shit off my desk."
Okay.
You've already looked up here. It's down there somewhere.
Wait, I just saw that tool just a second ago. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to freak out here. I think I had to use the bigger end of this.
He has more than all the stuff. He's got stuff he doesn't even know he has.
All the things.
Mm-hmm.
Important thing on this is you have to make sure the legs get close together. You have to make sure that the cotton is pulled tight around here and that this is sticking out far enough that you can get the leads down in there and even. There we go. To where it gets all the way down into those holes. Hopefully I get this right.
Yes, he. But that's why I have a scuba. I just make him re-wick it if I get to try it. Well, you broke it, fix it.
Right?
I'm not fiddly enough for temperature control. I know there's some people that love it. The more adjustments they can make, the better. It's not I. John Q said all your stuff and then some. It's all covered under his dibs. Only if you agree to come pack it all up, John Q. Because I'm not doing it.
Not a bad job for a substandard builder, if I say so myself. All right.
Oh, hush. You are not substandard. Shut up.
Well, I mean, considering I'm not using the correct tool and everything.
We'll just see if you fuck it up this time.
I'm trying not to.
King Cobra says, did you put the tool for the rabbit in the Wotofo box from when you tried using the Wotofo coils in the dead rabbit?
I did check. Here's the Wotofo box. It is not inside
And Dolores says that doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right. Are you kidding me right now?
We're going to learn today, Dolores. We'll find out.
It looks pretty good to me. Okay. Anyways.
We've got a lot of trolling to catch up to because Speed's not here. So.
All right, we're definitely going to pre-wick this. We're going to get it wet beforehand.
Pre-wick it. How are you going to wick it before you wick it?
I'm going to pre-soak it. How about that? Pre-soak.
That's better.
Just like at the car wash. Especially this section right here, because you need it to fluff out so that you don't get any leaks down in there. I'll do this a couple times because it just sucks up every bit of that liquid. Pardon me. Now, the problem is getting this tank back on here. There's a little slot in the bottom of this tank. And you have to line it up perfectly with this thing or it doesn't fit. I just spilled some juice, turning it sideways.
See, Addie predicted it. He put little splashing, dripping emojis up. He knew.
Well, I spilled some because I tilted it. If I didn't tilt it, it wouldn't happen. There's no napkins or anything over here.
Dyer thinks says check it before you reassemble. I am not coming all the way down there to bring you a paper towel.
Well,
get one of the children to do it. That's what they're for.
I'm gonna check the ohms with the SL class. I'm not gonna start, just vaping it right off the bat.
Why not? Where's your
I could have checked it. You're right, but I think I got it right. Thank you. I got a napkin.
No, there you go. See? That was the big child. What does she want? She must want something.
Well, that didn't go too well.
It depends on what they're wearing. I mean, might be a little awkward to scrub them across your desk.
I really need that tool. I can't get them lined up right without that tool. It seems like it went imperfect.
Can you order another tool? Dolores said, that's what I said. She told you. You fucked it up.
Oh, look at that. What happened? Wait a minute.
What happened?
You see that? Hold on. Let me focus on that.
No, I didn't see that. What'd you do?
Look how close them two got. That's not supposed to be like that.
I don't see what you're talking about.
You'll see in a second. Look how close them two pegs are. They're not supposed to be like that. That's what's wrong.
How'd you do that?
Well, I didn't try to. The damn thing. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Don't ever lose the little plastic tool they send you, I tell you.
It's got to be in that giant cup somewhere. You're going to have to empty the whole thing out and find it.
Well, I never do temp control, so I didn't think it was going to be an issue.
You don't need temp control to wick that thing properly. If you ever want to use the tank again, you're going to have to figure out how. You got to find the tool. Dolores was indeed correct, Sean Q.
Where's the other lead at?
I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Not where it's supposed to be.
Say that again. It's bent completely up.
I don't even know where they're supposed to be, Wally. So.
Oh my God. Look at, I'm going to pull this out of here. Look at that lead.
So the lead wasn't even down. It was up between the coil and the wall.
Yeah.
How the hell did you manage that?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even imagine how that happened.
Can you order another tool? What would you have to order to get another tool?
Another
Can
one
you
of them
email
tanks.
with Tofo and go, I lost my tool?
That really gets
DeMillan
on
said she thinks it's getting tweaked when you screwed the tank together. That tweaked is an understatement.
No, it happened before I even got it down in there. That's terrible. If I wouldn't have lost the tool, I'd be fine right now. It literally goes together in seconds when you got the tool, because it puts them at the right distance apart from each other. This tool is close, but it's off.
Close on the counts and horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, apparently. I just ruined both of those, so I'm just going to grab another one. I'm going to try to be a little bit better at this time. Oh, I thought she was talking to me.
What?
I thought that was Katie talking to me.
I don't know who's talking to me. I didn't hear anything.
She said, how long does this go for? I thought she was talking to me.
Oh.
All right. I think somebody went in one of my bags and took my black tool out of there.
I don't think anybody swiped your black tool.
They were hungry for a little black plastic tool and took it.
Something tells me there's nobody in this house that's hungry for a little black tool.
You never know, man.
Or a little tool in general. Of any color. Well, that too, John Q. Communicable diseases.
All right, now if we can just hit the hole. This time I'm gonna put my freaking goggles on.
I
make sure that I hit this hole. Catch him right there. Nope, don't you do it.
It's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it, John Q? Well, okay. Technically, John Bobbitt didn't lose his. We knew exactly where it was. It was a park on the side of the road. They actually found it.
Yeah, before I even slide this down in there, if it's not going right where I want it to, I take it back out. There we go.
No, Peanut. No, I do not.
That should be it there. We'll see if Dolores approves of this one.
We'll find out.
I think I finally got it this time.
Well, Roger found small spare. Let me try that again. Small spare parts at Watofo for $1.
That might be
O-ring, screws, pins, squonk pins, decks, top cat sleeves, spring-loaded ceramic support, and so on. Please note the parts you need on your order when you buy it.
Does that look better, Dolores? That looks like that's going right exactly where it needs to go now.
You did, John Q.
Awful lot of work for just temp control. All right. I will test it this time outside of the tank.
Dyer thinks that at least it looks straight this time.
It does. My bad. I should have put on my goggles the first time. Y'all know I'm blind. For the most part.
Just order one for him. No.
No, I haven't. I will find it.
I don't even know what tool it is he needs to be able to order it for him. And he's a big boy. If he
see this?
If he wants a little black tool, he can order it.
You see this metal tool? It looks like this, but black. And a little bit bigger.
Of course it is.
Okay, that didn't sound right at all. Tighten the screws again. I will do it, DeMillan, but
Junk, you said we're up to $8 in coils and cotton for temp control you never use. When is that eye exam? He would just rather bump into shit and be like a real live action Mr. Magoo before he makes himself an appointment.
0.47. 0.47.
He'd have to go find a drill bit of the appropriate size to mill.
Is what it's showing right now, anyway. I thought these were 0.2 ohm coils, is what they said.
I don't know.
I'm going to tighten them again now that I've burned it a little bit. Make sure these suckers are in there tight, because these things love giving you awful readings.
Helen Keller, not quite Helen Keller.
Yeah, I didn't spill stuff all over the place this time. Look at there.
Good job.
Yeah, that still don't mean it's going to act right yet, because, you know, knowing me.
So, to all you out there with that tank, don't lose your little black tool.
All right, we're going to do the auto sense, and I'll show you. It doesn't even go through the full 10 minutes.
I think he fell asleep waiting.
It's going to, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't. There's no telling what time it is over there.
Alexa,
Really?
what time is it in Shenzhen, China? Okay, apparently I pronounced that all wrong. It's 10:23 a.m. So it's Shenzhen is how Alexa says it. It's not how I've been pronouncing it.
I got a little juice on there. I don't want to abort the process. Let me get some of that juice off. There we go. Coil locked at 0.33.
Dire Thing says, Scuba, did you check what those mesh strips are made out of?
They're supposedly made out of
sorry, now everybody knows what time it is. And the proper pronunciation of Shenzhen,
I do believe these
China.
are stainless steel.
The biggest, blackest little black tool. Exactly, RS. You know they took that card out of the game.
FECR. I didn't make the coils, but they don't look. They don't even tell you on the box. It just says FECR coil. 1025.
Yes. Well, we all now know because everybody's spy robots answered. Dire Thing says it's ferrochrome. Wait, so that's ferro is iron.
Ferrochrome.
What the hell is ferrochrome? Iron and nickel?
So I shouldn't be using this in temp control. FECR is Canthal. Damn it. Well, we can't check this then. Yeah, this is not going to work. Hold on a second.
It's not on the RUXYZ or whatever RS they took out. Apparently they took out the user created answers because people were making threats with the cards. There's different ones we can use, but I don't know if they've got.
I'm fed up with this tank. You saw that it just showed that it was higher on there, and then on it does not like the G class for some reason. I'm putting this tank back on here, which I know has Canthal coils in there, which I can't do temp control, but y'all already know that the G class V2 and temp control work just fine. So I shouldn't have to show y'all that. There we go. Now we're back.
I think you've gone far enough to give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vector's cruising.
Yeah,
around.
I'm not, David. My bad. I think I speak for most people in the chat. Most of us don't do temp control anyway. So I'm just mad at that tank. You don't use the right freaking coil tool on that thing, and you'll get ohm readings all over the place. It worked
Well,
on
at
one
least
mod, won't work on the
you
other
can
mod.
buy a new little tool from Wattage.
I don't have to buy a tool. I bet you I can find the tool. I mean, I can probably go through this jar right here and be like, oh, look, here's the tool. That would be funny if it's actually in here, but. Oh, I thought I found it. I was about to say, that is not the tool.
Schmoopy, what are you doing, kitty cat?
It's so small. I mean, it ain't like here's a big tool. Nope, not in there. I'll find it later. Let's see if this vapes.
Shithead.
Oh, temp control was totally revamped. Well, David, if I continue to keep this, I will make a build specifically for temp control. Then I'll
You've got nichrome wire over there, don't you?
I do. I have nichrome. I got stainless steel. I'd have to get another tank or RDA.
Well, like I said, you're just gonna have to keep the mod for another week so you can try out temp control next Friday.
Okay.
Just saying, you got to put it through its paces. I'm sure Jazzy will understand.
Oh,
Well, that's not
I see
why
what
I
you're
didn't
saying,
use temp
David.
control, David. I used it because I don't have time to learn new things. I want to push a button and go.
Those other mesh I have, are they stainless? What, for the smart coils?
I'm a lazy vapor. I don't want to have to do math and shit.
See, they don't even put on here. They don't put what they made these coils out of at all. 2 mesh coils, blah, blah, blah. Cotton strips, coiling rod. Nothing. Why don't they tell you what they put in here, man? That's kind of important. What if people have a nickel allergy and you're putting I see what you're saying, David. Yeah. Well, I don't think temp control ever really got a bad name. Just people don't use it for some reason. I don't mind using it. I use it a lot in squonkers because those, you know, when it goes dry, you don't want to sit there and vape on something that's dry. So when you have temp control on a squonker, it kind of reminds you, hey, you're dry, man. Put some more juice. But yeah. Oh, you don't need to do any math. That's awesome, David. Now I feel bad. I was not prepared for temp control. My bad. My bad. Ooh, there's a really nice pen right there. Just
It's made by a master craftsman.
yes. Yeah, those the mesh coils are Canthal. Thanks, Dolores. Yeah, that figures. No wonder they come out of 0.2 something. I just hate that I sit here and ruin 2 mesh coils, even though that second one.
Ruin. All you did was bend the leg.
Yeah, but I think
you didn't break the leg. You bent the leg. They bend back. It's wire.
Wow.
What?
He said the only thing you know is what material your coil is. Choose the correct mode and lock the ohm, and you're done. That's pretty cool for temp control.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot simpler.
No math required. I like that
yeah.
too.
Well, but I'm sure it still lets you set it like, hey, I want a vape at 40 watts with a 420 Fahrenheit limit, and I'm sure you can set that.
I don't think you have to do that. You can if you want. No, make him feel bad, Dave.
Make him feel bad. Make him feel bad. Shame on you.
Keep the pressure on. What?
Make me feel bad. I rarely use temp control. I do. So I don't. Huh? Now your daughter's making fun of me too. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. What did she say?
Oh my god, I just like barely use it.
I just like barely use it.
Oh my
Like,
god.
oh my god.
Fucking temp control.
She drunk.
Jeez.
She's over there drinking Jaeger and
Oh,
killing
that's
people.
what it is. Well, see, I'm fine
Yeah.
tonight. I'm no
You
longer.
don't see the big bottle of Jaeger on the fireplace?
You see what happens when I don't drink 2 giant jugs of liquor?
Yes,
Yeah.
my bra is still on my body.
Yes, I'm not
Mhm.
wearing a bra. This is, David, this is funny. If you are familiar with bands and stuff from the past decade, I'll let you see my shirt here. This is the Stay at Home Festival 2020.
Only if you want it to
So-
be chunky.
No Kids on the Block, the Flu Fighters, No Cure, Men Out of Work, Depressed Mode, Miley Virus, the No Tan Clan,
Oh, I thought you were just talking.
and special guest System of a Lockdown. This is my COVID shirt.
Dolores has links for you, dear.
Oh, what did she send me a print? Oh, I will check the links. My seat just got stolen. What the hell?
This is now the Caitlin show.
Well, what do you
Yeah,
got to
those-
share with us,
I
Caitlin?
have those, Dolores. Those come with the cotton and the mesh, and that's it. It does not come with the tool. The tool comes with the actual tank when you buy it. So it's kind of like you buy those. You would think they throw in a little piece of plastic for free.
You can order the tool from Watofo for $1.
See how irritated he is? You can't see his face. He's hiding it pretty well, but
I can tell he's irritated. Caitlin's hangout. Yes.
Love
We've
you,
taken
Scuba.
over.
I'm gonna stick a spider on her.
I love you.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta deal with it.
She's
Scuba
obviously-
found me a website earlier where they have wraps for different kinds of mods. So I am going to order myself a wrap for my Novo X.
Who's Novo X?
My mother's queen bitch let me use it because I quit smoking and she loves me so
Uh-huh.
much. She let me use her mod.
I do.
And Patrick also quit vaping. I don't know if Scuba
Yes.
told y'all that. Patrick
No, he
didn't
quit
quit
smoking.
vaping, he
and
quit
started
smoking.
vaping.
That's what I meant.
Again. Yes. Go take
Yes.
another shot of Jaeger.
Yeah, she's obviously had a few to drink. She is still wearing her bra though, and keep it on.
I'm gonna give it to Scuba.
She getting better, Creed.
So
We've all made some pretty dumb
the Flu
decisions,
Fighters,
but-
yeah, exactly. See, David, it's a funny shirt. I like it.
Creed.
You know, J-Raps, I guess they're like out of business, right? So, you know, the one that
I
steals.
don't think J-Raps is out of business.
well,
Well, I
He
mean,
looked
wait,
it up.
no.
They said that they're not doing it. They're not shipping.
yeah,
anything.
everything is nothing in stock.
What's
No.
what's the other one?
Vapor skins?
But see, J-Raps didn't start out as Alon didn't start out doing raps for mods. He did raps for cars and other shit and
Right.
just got into doing vapes.
Well, he may still do the car wraps. I'm telling you, the one that still does wraps for vape stuff
Skins?
is Vapor Skins with a Z.
That's where I got the Black Mamba rap for my what's that called?
I don't know. What do I think about curves? You know, David, that's a good question. I guess it depends on the
I hope he
vapor
likes
themselves.
curves, 'cause I got lots of them.
Well, they're no custom curves. Like some people like their mod to start off hitting at maybe 30 watts and then ramp up to 70 and then maybe go back down. That's what the custom curves are for. So
See, I would like that because I don't like it when I like the heat, but I don't like the heat immediately because then
see,
burns.
that's what that's for. So the custom curves
Hello.
lets you design, you know, the TCR. You can change your curve so that
kids.
it starts at whatever temperature or whatever wattage, I should say, and then ramps it up. So you can do that. But also, you know, the same thing with the temperature curve and then also that normal, powerful, soft is pretty similar. It's just those modes are set in stone, kind of. So powerful's cool because it starts off high and then brings down to your wattage, and the soft one is just low, and then the normal one's just straight whatever you set it at. So I like that. But I knew there'd be strippers. What is she doing? I'm on YouTube. I'm glad we can't hear her right now.
That's why I muted myself.
She looks like the demon
she's
child.
joining in. What do you mean? She's hanging out. Yeah.
The CWM curve.
Back off, man.
Let me be a part of the crew.
Now you're confusing me, David. The CWM curve.
Known everyone for like 7 years now. Kind of.
7.
Let me see.
8.
Maybe I'm not thinking about what he's
he
talking
said
about.
Soft, hard, and CWM 3, 5, 7, and 10.
Oh.
We did the soft and hard.
Yeah, I saw that. What is the? Now I'm confused. Try the CWM 5 seconds. Okay, I will try that. See, I'm an old guy. I'm set in my ways, but I will try it. First, let me get it like that so I can get to where I can see what I'm doing. Ah. Wattage, watts 1, watts 2, bypass. Okay, it's not that, so obviously I need to go to wattage. Watts 1. No, not watts 1, watts 2, so I can see. There it is, neutral. Get over to it. Why can't I get over to it? Now I'm confused.
Dolores said, stop with the old shit already. There's old of us that are older you and still don't lose shit. It's a scuba thing, not an age thing.
Now I don't see why I can't get over to the screen brightness, clock timeout. Now I'm getting confused. Let me go to the build cam so I can show this. Exit. See down here, you see where it says neutral? So I thought normally when you scroll through these, you can get over to it, but it's not going over to that. Because it says, oh, I'm in bypass mode. How did that happen?
For some things, Creed, yes.
CWM, he said 5
Press
seconds.
the joystick on the curves icon.
Oops. Yes. Jeez. Did she leave her mod up there? Okay, now I'm on the 5 second
Yes,
one.
she
See,
did.
CWM 5 second. Let's try that.
Yeah. He said on the main screen, not the main
I got it. I'm on CWM
Okay,
5
all right.
second. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna yell at him every time he gets drunk.
Go for it.
Yes.
Interesting.
Bitch.
So what this does, hold on, let me double check.
Go sit down beside him. What are you doing?
No.
Oh, I like
Bitch
that.
slapping him?
That's smooth. So what's happening, John Q, is I'm in wattage mode.
Pull up
Here,
a
let me
chair.
show it again.
Do it.
See, I'm at 50 watts, CWM 5 seconds. So what's happening is when you first vape this, it's vaping at the full wattage and then it slowly tapers off. It's almost the same sensation as smoking a cigarette. You know, like as you slow down as you're inhaling, that's exactly what this does. It goes from your temperature and then goes down. That was pretty cool, actually. I like that, David. That's actually a pretty cool feature.
He says you can switch the curve without entering into the curve settings.
Yeah, I did it. I'm slow. I clicked on the button too many. I clicked right when I was trying to change it instead of up. you know,
Somebody is a
up,
little
right,
too
right, down, left,
impatient.
right, BA, start. You know, it's kind of hard.
He's impatient and just starts pushing fucking buttons.
That is so
Ain't that right?
weird. That's so weird. It's because yeah, I meant to press down. I pressed right. That's what got me into that menu, David. So that was my fault. So literally, when you start vaping it, it's at the wattage you want, and then it just kind of smoothly goes away. That's the best way I could explain it. It smoothly lets you down. Nightbot is my robot that comes on and says various stuff on the channel. It is literally a bot. It is no person. Something's wrong with Katie. Katie loves me.
Jaeger is wrong with Katie.
Does the
I
SL
can't
class
remember
have
what
that feature?
Nightbot does anymore.
The SL has temp control. It doesn't have that CWM. I'm almost sure now. David can correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think the SL class has all that goodness in there. Let me go to the menu on this. So let me go to the build cam. So I went to the menu on the so mode, wattage, temp, variable voltage, and back. So it does have watts and temp control. You have your tweaks, which is brightness, average room temperature. This robot is getting on my nerves. Your auto power and back.
It didn't say I started one though. What's up with that dire thing?
Firmware version 1.16, chipset SX730. Temp units, timeout. Yeah.
No, it's mine, Dolores.
Yes, yes, this does have temp control though. It does have temp control. It just doesn't have CWM.
She's very happily intoxicated. She's just bopping back and forth.
With constant and dynamic as well. By God, what am I missing?
I thought you had to type in mod heist to start it, and then everybody could put their stuff in. I don't know.
Oh, because I'm not in temp. Oh, okay. There we go. So, yeah, you can do dynamic and constant on temp control on the SL class. But this, once again, is not a temp control coil in here. So it does have that, though. CWM is curve watts management, I'm guessing. Yeah, what does CWM stand for? I'm guessing curve watts management, but it could be anything.
Damn it, Roger. You screamed. And the police showed up. I haven't seen that one before.
Constant wattage modulation. It's not bad. I kind of like this.
CWM, not C. Oh, wait. Never mind, you're right. Creed, my bad. You annoyed, Scuba?
The main screen just pressed down to get into the curves. What?
Your spider scared Roger, and the police showed up, so we didn't get to rob Scuba.
What?
Damn. All right, let me go back to the build cam because, once again, David is showing me up because he got to play with this a lot more than me. So on the main screen, you just hit down on the joystick. It takes you straight into the curves. Neutral. You have strong.
Constant wattage.
I can't even
modulation.
see this, man. Yee-hee, I need a screen that's like 10 inches.
I'll read it.
SX1, EQ1, EQ2, EQ3. You got soft, neutral, and strong. And then you got the SX coils. We wash ours with different shit.
What?
Clothes smell different than my clothes.
She's snurfing my
Well, we
shirt.
use the same laundry
I
detergent.
know.
He just smells better than you, I guess.
I didn't say he smelled better. He smells different.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
I never saw a bot pretend money this fucking hard.
Right? I've never seen that one that the
just-
spiders were on the loose
we're
and
just-
scared
I don't get
Roger.
drunk that often. It's nice. And Scuba does need an eye doctor, but I'm here to help him for now.
I do need to go and have my prescription redone on my glasses really bad.
Oh,
honestly.
shit.
I haven't had my
These
prescription
are-
done in like 10 years.
These are like the $10 glasses you can go buy at the drugstore, and they're not my progressive lenses, which are scratched up now, and both pair that I have.
He needs those bot
Have the arm
vocals,
broken.
You know? Can't get those Walmart glasses. You need the real
I
ones.
smell like joy and cream corn.
I smell like Jaeger and Monster.
Buy stronger cheaters.
Save money by spending. Oh, so that comes up faster.
You know, I'm thinking about trying. So 7 seconds is going to hold it longer. Let's try that. David said that.
Where do they see 500 people? 500,000 people.
500,000. What do
So
you?
he said the audience is up to 500K tonight so far. Where's that?
I don't know what he's talking about. No, there's 34 people watching right now.
Scuba's engagement to a poet office. What's that?
The 7 second is probably more my style. I don't like for it to cut off too quick, but the 5 second isn't bad. That's pretty close. The 3 second will be too short. The 5 seconds probably right on par with my vape style. 500K in coins. Turn. Good luck getting that screw back on there now. Because my straw is too long. I didn't want to cut it short yet.
That's what she said.
I ain't a bitch.
My straw is too long. Really?
Look, see, Harry. Me and Harry at the same time.
Well, David, if you go to 10 seconds, it kind of defeats the purpose, because if you're vaping 10 seconds at your normal wattage and then it dies down, that should almost be your vape cutoff time. Because
Who
if
the
you're,
hell can take a vape for 10 seconds? Jesus. All right.
you'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah. I could vape 10 seconds,
No,
but it's got a
Can't do
cutoff.
10 seconds. Try it. Go for it. I dare you. Count 10 seconds.
You gonna count?
Yeah, most
I got
likely
it
it's like
set.
5 or
I got it
6.
set for 7 though.
Nope, I got 2.3.
I guess if somebody wants to try to vape for 10 seconds, they can if they
I
want
believe
to.
that
They
was at
have that
least
option,
10
but
seconds, was it not?
I don't know. I forgot to count.
How do you get the app on your phone for the mod? You don't need an app, Tetley. So the way it works, you just take your normal camera on your phone. When you scan the QR code on the actual G-Class, it automatically takes you to the right web link to change all the functions on the G-Class. So you don't need an app for the G-Class.
It just happens.
Yep. It's all built into the
Nice.
mod, believe it or not. So the Wi-Fi, everything is built into the G-Class, so it communicates directly with your Wi-Fi at your house. Yeah, that's really good. Exactly right.
Is he talking about the bot?
Yes.
No.
We all caught the
Overachiever.
scuba cough.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like I was breathing really hard, but I did 10 seconds, no problem. I was breathing. That was a good. That was a good vape.
All right,
I mean,
they're reacting to John Q's comment. You did not help yourself at all. I was breathing really hard, but I lasted 10 seconds. was great.
You are very right about that, David. Apple has a strict policy against vape apps. So
They got a strict policy against any app that doesn't make them money.
I didn't even know there
Well,
were vape apps.
yeah, but no, anything vape
They're not
related,
anymore
Apple
'cause they
won't
keep
let it
taking
on
them
their
down.
damn
What would
device
it
because
be for?
Apple's assholes. But yeah,
So like,
Yeah, but only one star thing, and then they all develop amnesia. So you don't have to worry about your phone checking in with your mod or your mod checking in with your phone. It's a one and done.
so do you ever
As
look
soon
at the
as you
camera or do
disconnect,
just
it
look at
forgets
the
everything.
thing?
I sometimes look at the camera, but the camera's so far over. If I put the camera
That's
right
like
in
the
front,
thing.
I can't see my screen.
Oh.
The only other way I could do it is to put my camera way up high, and then I'd
Or
have
if
to
you
look
put your
up.
camera on, like mine is on top of the screen, so when I look at the camera, it's like I'm looking
Yeah, can't you get
Deer.
at them.
mount thing
Dear,
mounted up
What?
there?
do you know how tall my screen is?
Yeah, it's because you have a fucking TV on your desk instead of a monitor.
You
Okay.
can't just put that on top of there and then
Oh, I
hold
could
it
take the
down?
whole camera off and put it up there, but it's still going to be
It is,
looking
Dolores.
down on me
You don't like that
instead of
angle?
I like straight ahead.
He doesn't. He's not used to people looking down on him because he's giant.
He said, I don't like
There you go. Yeah, I don't want to be looked down upon. You got to be at eye level. If you're taller than me, damn it, man. That's all I can say.
I
Yeah, I
get
don't
it.
mind
Like
my
people
iPhone
doing
Creed
the
because I ain't
flip
trying to do
coin
anything with it except surf the web and make phone calls.
Yeah, you don't have to use an Apple device. You can use Android just fine. So if y'all have Android phones, do not fear.
Why are people doing the flip coin and the mod thing that mom did?
Because they're gambling.
What is that?
They're gambling with fake scuba coins.
Trying to win?
Yes, it's just something to do in chat when you're bored. You gamble your
Bragging
coins
rights.
to try and get more coins. I wish I had something to give away to go, hey, if you have this many coins,
You'd
you
never
can get
ship
this.
it out, so just
It would be up to Munchkin to ship it out. So there we go.
yeah, that ain't happening. So I said, if you're gonna give shit away, oh hey, I won. If you're gonna give shit away, it's got to be gift cards, something we can just email a code
There's
for. And
there's
I don't
quite
actually
a
have to
few
go to the post
sites
office.
now that have the G-Class V2 in stock. So if y'all want to get one,
I know, right, Dolores?
don't
I'll
be
have one
scared
either,
to
don't feel
buy
bad.
it because you're waiting on the metal panels, because you can get the device and then buy the metal panels separately, which I think is awesome. You don't have to buy a whole new device just to get the new panels, which is awesome. I'm glad they're gonna sell them separately. I got the hiccups now. Great.
Peanut butter.
I don't know.
Yeah, peanut butter. There you go. That
Want
works.
some peanut butter?
No, all you gotta do is say the word. No more hiccups. Try that trick next time. It works. I don't know why, but it works.
I'm gonna watch you. Make sure.
Go ahead, see if I hiccup again.
She's staring at you now. That's a lot of scuba coins in circulation. that we can't use for
Tetley
anything.
Man,
Was that
since you
3
did not
billion?
catch it in the
Right.
beginning, I will show you again how it works. Wait, she's vaping it right now, but I'll show y'all
Kind
here.
of
In a
neither, Tetley. It's not really a site. It goes directly from your phone to
Yeah, it's-
the
it's-
G-Class.
Fast you snatched that?
It's connecting
He
back
did,
to
he
the.
did
It's well, I'm trying to show something here. So this is connecting to your local server. If you track it down, it's not. So you go up here, you turn your Wi-Fi on, boom, and then you wait. Now this is after
You
you've
just showed
already.
our Wi-Fi password.
When you first connect to the
Everybody.
G-Class, it's going to connect directly to the G-Class, and this is the password 1234567 After that, it connects to your home Wi-Fi. We do not save photos. Once it's delivered to G2, it's gone from the server. There you go. Yeehee is not out to steal you guys' pictures. If y'all want to post dirty pictures on your mod, that's up to y'all.
Hey,
saying.
look, you know what? If he wants to, it's your eyeballs. All right.
Let Katie have one of your.
Give me the
G-Class.
kitty.
So all I did was hit open in Chrome. I scanned this literally with my phone, and it brings up the panel. This is where you go to change your firmware, your themes, your wallpapers. So if I click on wallpaper, so right here you can replace your
He's got the
wallpaper. It's
G-Class
very
V2. That's
simple
the
to
original
do.
one on my desk.
I mean, I don't know how hard. You just got to do two things in here. You click the select
It's
button.
probably going to be hard enough.
You can choose from your photo library, which I don't want to bring up. You can take a photo or you can choose a file. So I'm going to hit take a photo. So if I want to take a picture of this mod right here, I just click on this picture. Boom. There's the picture. So I hit use photo. You see that down there? Use photo. It puts it right there. Then I hit replace. And now it's going to upload that to the mod, and you'll see that in real time right here, how long that takes. It's actually pretty darn fast. It's already at 50%. And there you go. It's done.
What are you doing? I don't have nails. So is it dirty?
So now that it's completed, you want to make sure, I mean, they give you plenty of warnings here, so it's not like you're going to screw up. But once it says completed, you can get out of that. And I'm going to get out of here. And there's the picture I just took, which is not the best picture in the world. But yeah, you can go through your wallpapers really easy. Push left on the joystick, and you can go through all these wallpapers. I do like the fact that you can bring up this clock, which does have the third hand ticking, which is freaking awesome, man. What other mod can you vape on that you can look down? You don't even need a watch. You can just look down and go, oh, look, it's almost 10 o'clock.
I wanted to go bing, bong, like a grandfather clock.
What?
Bong, bong. They don't make too many of them.
That's such an upgrade to the last G-Class. I think so, Tetley, man. There's a lot of stuff they added in here. A lot of stuff.
She wants to harass you, so be prepared. She's coming for you.
She wants to bother me? Why? I'm busy. She only wants to bother me while I'm doing my show.
But yeah, she wants to bother you.
You have a mod that has a clock like clock, click, 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 click. Let me have another drink.
I bother him.
She don't bother me that much. Once you press on upload, you can close your phone. You don't need to stay on the warning screen on the SX panel. Well, that's good to know, David. It gave me
still gonna do that, but
send the mod back with squid pics. I could do that, Addie. That would be. It might be bad for Jazzy's eyes, but I could put a bunch of weird wallpapers on here to make Jazzy go, what the hell? I want to put just a wallpaper on here to wake Jazzy up. No, I'm not putting a dirty picture on there. Jesus.
To wake him up.
That was one I took a little while ago.
We're not looking to wake him up like that, Katie. I'm just saying.
So, I mean, a lot of people think this mod's overcomplicated. Literally, you can literally just hit down on your joystick and change your wattage. Well, you don't need
It helps to have a Yee here to watch.
You don't need to hit down. I'm sorry. You're just going to hit, you're going to hit up or down on your joystick. You can change your wattage. And if you want something simple as that, then you're good to go. 50 watts, boom. There you go. You don't have to get into all the other settings if you don't want to. I love the fact that both batteries are draining equally.
My forehead looks so fucking
Does
big
it actually power off? Here, let me show you that real quick. David don't even have to tell me on this one. Right here, look at this. Shut down.
I can turn it off without assistance.
Look at that. Thank you. And it shuts completely down. But, Tetley, man, the battery drain issue is gone, so you don't have to worry about leaving the mod on with your batteries in it anymore. The battery drain issue has been addressed. So, yes, you can, exactly, David. Thanks for bringing up that point. On the wallpaper screen that I was just on, which I can show y'all now.
Bunny ears.
At the very bottom, restore all default images. You can always click on that, which I'm gonna do that now because I haven't shown y'all the default images yet. Let me turn the mod back on. What is she doing back there? The hell?
Giving you moose antlers.
Okay, so I'm gonna get back into the Wi-Fi menu.
Good night, Cloud Checker.
Very simple to do.
Thanks, Cloud Sugar. Good night. Spell my name.
Let me go back to my
What?
camera. I'm on my camera screen now, which you can see right there.
Why
once
didn't I
this-
spell your name normal? Where's the
Once
fun in
this
that?
QR code pops up, I will click on it. My other app is faster. We have more things soon. Oh, awesome. That is awesome to know, David. Opening Chrome. So right here, I'm going to click on wallpaper. I'm going to go down and hit restore all default images.
Ah, you're gonna take me off the mods.
I'll put it back. Yes, restore to factory default. And now it's going to restore to factory default. So now I'll go through and show y'all the wallpapers that come on at factory, because I know y'all want to see those. Okay, there's one wallpaper, and this is not going to show up the best. This is like a honeycomb. I know it's not showing up really good for you guys.
Angle it. Well, not that. Like, yeah.
There's another wallpaper.
It's not. There's so many damn fingerprints on that screen.
I like this triangle one. This one's pretty cool. I was
that one
using
shows
this
up
one.
really good.
Yeah, this one shows up good.
Your batteries are almost dead.
Yeah, my batteries are getting there. Some unwanted wallpaper. There's one with the clock on it in digital form if you don't like an analog clock. But it shows
That's
the
for
date,
youngsters
which is
that can't
awesome.
read an analog clock.
There's a picture of the chip, which is pretty cool. This is like a planet with space. And then back to the honeycomb. So
Open your eyeballs, John Q.
those are the default right now, but it's like David said, they're going to add more themes soon. So there's going to be more stuff to pick from, which is so cool because they can add this on the fly, guys, because it's all Wi-Fi related. They can put themes all over that, and you're able to put them on your device like boom.
David, I have a question for you. Are you eventually going to open it up to user-created themes? Are you going to allow for different fonts? I know the colors probably not because that's preloaded, but different fonts, user-created themes.
How would they
Somebody
change
could-
the now? I know you can
somebody
change the
could do
color of the
themes
fonts,
for
but how would you
kitty cats.
change the fonts themselves? Enter the clock mode, left switch to digital clock. Yeah, I know it does that, David. I mean, I can show that.
What do you mean?
but-
How would you change the fonts? Same way you would
Yeah,
change
because the
theme.
fonts are
I mean,
built.
yeah, but I mean, you could just.
So there's a digital clock, and then you can go back
I mean,
to the analog
I'm sure
clock.
the theme itself has. The
Why did my
font
clock freeze up?
size,
Darn
because
it.
the digital clock is a different font than, say, the wattage.
My camera
That's a
froze up.
completely different font. So the same way they can include those fonts, you can include other ones like Lucida or. 'cause I
My
think
camera's
the
freezing
wattage
up.
is in
There we
Arial.
go. I don't know why my camera's freezing right now, but it is. Go figure.
Oh, fix your shit.
My build camera's being
Today is Friday,
right
not
now.
Thursday.
So I still have this on that custom
Yeah,
curve.
so if they allow user created themes, I would imagine you could just replace the font size and that other stuff.
So I
Different fonts
usually
of
set that to
different
neutral so I can just vape it straight.
competitions. Nice.
I have Thursday on my clock. Really? I may
He's
have.
living in the past a little.
I did. I do. Let's fix that. It
You don't know what
is
day it is.
10:05. We're past time. So let's go fix that real quick because I'm a dodo and
Mhm.
I don't know why the date changed.
No, but Lucida probably wouldn't fit anyway because that's very fancy, but nobody would be able to read it.
22:05. It is the 25th of February. I don't know how the date
It is.
didn't stay connected. There we go. That simple. Let's fix it now. There we go. Is that better? February 25th, Friday, 22:05. Yes, press fire 3 times to see the clock screen. Now we're on clock.
Then
and it's
scroll to
locked.
digital and change it. Change the wallpaper.
Oh yeah, these wallpapers. That one's pretty. I like that. I like that it shows the Friday down there still.
Mm-hmm. You know what it reminds me of? The themes for like the iWatch.
Well, happy birthday to your brother, John Q. There's a lot of people that's got birthdays in here. Timekeeper's
yes, my sister's
birthday.
birthday was on the 23rd.
Aussie's birthday is today.
What's the proper native resolution for the wallpaper? I don't know. Does it say? Oh, 240 by 240.
240 by 240. Man, he is on top of the ball, man.
He is.
You know too much about it, David. It's like you work there or something.
I'm right. I'll buy you another bag of dicks, John Q. How's that?
There we go. I like it.
Your birthday's in 21 days. Well, happy early birthday, Red Vapes. Now he says on the digital clock, hold down. Let's see what that does. Oh, T-Bolts was yesterday. Well, happy birthday, T-Bolt.
Oh. Yeah, so you can change the wallpapers behind the digital clock. Yeah, this is so you can change the wallpapers. So if you want something else in the background, see image 3, image 4. It's telling you which image it is. So you can...
And he said, right, it'll change the color of the font too.
Yeah, right changes the font color, right.
So you can do that on the fly. Like, oh, I would like this wallpaper, but now I can't see the clock. See,
right.
That I can't read. But the other one was good. I can't read the red.
The green?
I don't like the green.
You don't like the green?
No.
Light blue?
No. Well, I gotta wait. That I can read. That's nice and bright. I like that, and it matches. Matchy matchy.
There you go. And then I got the analog clock on the main vape
That looks
screen.
an awful lot like the other side logo.
It does. It does look like the other side logo. But y'all can see that the ohms on this tank has been steady the entire 2 hours. So yeah, the font color,
When
like,
was the last time you put fresh batteries in that thing?
I don't know. Yesterday?
That's not bad for battery life either.
Right. So if I hit right now, I can change the font color down here. So you can scroll through the different font colors. I don't know which one. That green shows up pretty good, actually.
I like that one better.
I like one that I can see. This one I can see really good.
So you said you can have your clock font color a different color than your theme color.
Now hold left. Yeah, now I brought up that. I'm scrolling through wallpapers really fast. Put the grandfather clock. I hate the Illuminati image. There you go. Pretty cool. I love the fact that the batteries are draining. I mean, they're both at exactly 39%. Exactly 39%.
Yeah, I don't have. My other mods don't have battery drain like that. They always drain unevenly.
David has had way too much time with this mod compared to what I have. I've had it a week, and I thought I knew most of this stuff, and he's like, oh, but you didn't do this, or you didn't do this, and I'm like, damn.
Well, see, he's helpful.
Just when I thought I went through everything, I didn't do the CWM, mainly because most people are not going to be worried about that. It's a great feature, don't get me wrong, but I don't know who's going to use it. I like it, but I'm going to go either neutral or strong mode. I like those two because if I wanted to hit hard and then calm down, I'll just do that because strong mode starts off at a higher wattage and then comes down to your wattage. So. We are way over time, guys. Way over
You're
time.
10 minutes over. That's not way over.
I'm out of drink too, so.
Well, we're not we're not doing that again. I don't
No, we're not. Oh,
I mean, I can give you a
darn
different
thing.
bra if you want to put it on, but
Thanks for the picture, man. Oh, perfect.
we're very happy you were here, David, because you have been a great help not only to him but everybody else that's going to come in and watch the replay. Good night, RS, and we know you got other stuff you'd probably rather be doing.
Okay,
so thank you very much.
I got that logo saved. That is definitely going to be the wallpaper that I'm going to put on the G-Class. I just need to get it over to my phone or...
Do you remember how long we used to get him to go over John Q? Maybe like an hour and a half. Hey,
Yeah.
Scuba, what's that behind you?
11
Scuba, show me
freaking
this.
minutes. I know, right?
Maybe?
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
you know.
Good night, Dolores.
Thanks for setting that up, Dire Thing, because that'll be a great logo to go in the background of the G-Class, honestly. How can I send that to my phone quickly?
If it's saved on your computer, just email it to yourself.
You're very welcome, David. Thanks for
text it to
stopping by
yourselves.
once again. I learn more and more about this G-Class every day. It's kind of crazy because what millimeter does the SL class hold? The SL class holds 28 millimeter. If you go any bigger than that, I mean, I can show you. Y'all are trying to keep me on longer. Y'all ain't slick.
David, if you ever want to come back every Friday to dive into the pit of debauchery and classless trash, you're more than welcome.
So
We're here every Friday.
yeah, I mean, you're basically right at 28 millimeters on the, I can't, once I turn this, there we go. 28 millimeters, right on the money.
Dire Thing says, look in the Facebook. Are we old as the
Now,
Facebook now?
the SL class is 28 millimeter, but you can get every bit of 34 millimeter on the G class. And now I've got it, I got to zero it out. 34, I think it's 34.3 that you can actually get on the G class without overhang. So if you got a really big atomizer, you can fit that on top of a G class. Unless you got something like a 42 millimeter tank, which, good Lord, there's only a couple of mods that I can think of that would even fit on top of.
The Titan.
The Titan and the Hammer of God. That's about it. That's it. There's only
Anytime. David.
those are huge, huge. Yeah. We're here every week,
Hey,
David.
even if you want to debase yourself, you can always join Zoom with us too. That could be fun.
Oh yeah, that would be fun, man. Well, David seems to speak perfect English, so it would be cool to have him on camera so
He
we could
speaks
ask.
better English than I speak Chinese. I can tell you that much.
Darn Skippy.
Speaks better English than a lot of people. And I know David has left the room.
left the room. We get David on the show. That'd be pretty cool. David left the room. Oh my goodness.
All that for that entire 10 seconds, huh, John Q?
Looking for something fairly small to put my QP Violator RTA on or Valkyrie RTA on. Fairly small. Well, the SL class is small. It takes a 21700, a single 21700 if you want something small like that. Well, there you go. Red's saying the same thing. So you want something small to put an RTA on like the QP Violator. Yeah, so I believe the Violator, because I have the Violator, it's a great tank, by the way. And that should fit right on top of there, no problem. I don't know where my Violator is.
I like John Q.
The one that's on top of it right now is the Peacemaker, made by Squid Vapes. You know,
I call my weed.
but I got a lot of QP design tanks because I really like their tanks.
Don't encourage him, Katie.
I have the Violator, the Fatality M25, the Gaia. What else do I have by QP? I got a lot of normal Fatalities. I didn't get the new Fatality 30mm because I didn't know it was out. And they sold out before I didn't know. The Evdillo's small, darn thing. I mean, here, I'll show you guys one more time before I get off here. This is a dual 21700 mod. And so if you compare this to something like, this is a dual 18650 mod, you can see, look how small this Evdillo is for dual 21700. And this is hard to tell because it's an offset 510. You can't measure this entire thing because that wouldn't be right. So you'd have to measure from here.
Well, you only really need to concern yourself with that part because you got plenty of clearance at an angle and from side to side.
So this is a 28mm tank, right? We're going to put the 28 on top of here to see how well it fits on the Evdillo. I think the 28 is the biggest you can go on the Evdillo also. But since it's dual 21700, yeah, there's no overhang at all with 28mm. You actually probably could go 1 more millimeter. The only thing I want to suggest if you do get an Evdillo is you have to be really careful with this battery door because it has this little single pin right here that if you bend or break, this battery door is not going to close too well. You're going to have hella issues trying to close this battery door. It's really hard to do without batteries in here, but I can do it. I'll try.
Don't bend your pin.
I'm not going to bend my pin.
I mean, other than the fact that it sounds extremely painful, it doesn't sound like you're going to have a good
It's
time.
back together. I love the color on this. I haven't had any problems really out of the paint. I did have a little bit of leakage issue of juice getting down through the 510, getting into the screen. So you got a leaky tank, probably want to be mindful of that. All the tanks I got now don't leak.
I wonder if you could dry that up with a hairdryer.
I'm thinking more of taking it apart and cleaning this off and putting it back together.
That seems like a lot of work. I wonder if you could dry it up with a hairdryer. I mean, you remember I had a big swath of fog across the bottom of my computer screen for about 2 years until I had my fan that is now behind you aimed at the computer screen, and now the fog is completely gone. It dried it up.
I feel like such a dodo because I thought that the G-Class ohms were messing up, and it was that tank the entire time.
Well, I said, are you sure it's not your build? You're like, no, it's not my build.
Because
tanks. Okay, look at that.
This is why. This is why. I took that tank and put it on another mod, and the ohms never moved.
It's not as finicky. It's like, fuck it, close enough.
Right. The G-Class measures live ohms. So if it detects the slightest variable difference, it's going to change. So I was like, what's going on?
No janky builds.
Yeah, no janky builds on the G-Class.
And if it's janky, you'll know it.
Oh, I got one more sip out of that.
But that's awesome to where you will know right away if your shit's janky.
Yeah, Red Vapes, yeah, they sold out. I didn't even know they had them up for sale because I was a big supporter of the Fatality 28mm.
Well, they don't advertise.
No, they don't. Well, they do on kind of
on
Facebook.
Instagram too, but yeah, I mean, if you're not on there and see when they post it, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah, I mean, they could have said, "Hey,
they don't advertise, they don't send
guys...
shit to reviewers." So yeah, it's like you better be paying attention, or it's gone.
Well, they send it to some reviewers, you know, but yeah. So I can really see this. You can see this green so much better. I can see it. I'm not squinting my eyes trying to go, hey, what's my ohms? This works so much better. Green is the easiest color for the eyes to see. Helpful tip for you guys. That's why green lasers are more expensive than blue lasers. Because you can see them a lot better, and that's why people like shooting those up in the sky and going to jail for pointing them at airplanes. Yeah.
That's bad. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's bad. All right, are we done? Why do I have a chair pulled up beside me? What the hell?
You didn't notice Katie had sat down beside you and hung out there for a few minutes?
Well, yeah, I noticed that. Now she's...
What'd you think she was doing?
Now she's playing freaking Call of Duty.
Yeah, she's gone back to killing people.
I know that y'all probably noticed this light thing I got going on back
And if
here.
you haven't, he really wants you to look at it now.
No, I'm just saying. Well, it looks like they're coming together, but actually, this light strip is flowing all the way over this cabinet, back down under this cabinet, and then back around. And it just don't. I mean, it's got 8 gabillion light cycles.
It's 16 feet, so yeah, he's very happy with the little light tube string.
I don't even know what all it does. So much stuff, it's ridiculous. Where's the candy cane ones at?
What?
And then the pumpkins and the. There's so many modes to this thing. I can't even begin to start.
He's like a raccoon, but shiny.
There's
if
blue.
It's neon
There's
or
just
it lights
solid
up,
blue.
He's all over it.
There we go. Back to normal.
That's lame. Do the Rasta colors.
Blue is a good background color. Thank you, John Q. I think so. She was wondering why I had so many
You need to do
colors.
the Rasta colors. I said you're going to give somebody a freaking seizure with all the flashing lights and shit behind you.
I don't have that many lights. I didn't like line up around the picture frame and stuff. I just bumped my mic. But
That property manager came from an inspection and he hijacked her to show her his fucking lights. And go figure. She's like, yeah, my husband has all that stuff in there. Where'd you get those lights? I'm gonna have to log in and buy some. So
yep, there you go.
Mhm.
All right, I'm done.
No, you don't.
I need to try the temp control though. I'm not trying to stall on Jazzy, but Jazzy wasn't in a hurry. And if he's not in a hurry, I do need to do the temp
Well, he also wasn't
control.
here. I mean, you kind of owe it to the people and to David for trying out the temp control.
Yes, I need to build something. Even if I don't do the show on Friday, maybe I'll pick a random day during the week to do a show and just surprise you guys.
Just make
So
sure
there
you
you
don't fuck up your build.
Yeah, no, I'll build something probably on a RDA that's temp control related so we can check. I don't want to wait all the way till next
Don't
week
you?
to our thing.
I am
so-
hovering in a vortex of despair right now. My background means something. I'm not going to bore you with the details. Just say I'm going to go yeet myself in front of a bus because my favorite coworker has done things and it's making me very sad. So, yes.
There you go. All right, well, guys, until I do another show, which, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be Friday or if I come on before then. If I get a build set up so that I can try the temp control on the G-Class V2, that's what I'll do. Tomorrow night, another show. Oh, it is the weekend, isn't it? Maybe Cloud Chucker, maybe. I'm going to have to build something, but I will do it because I do want to try the temp control on the G-Class because David just pretty much called me out. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do this. And it's not even a damn temp control. So.
Dire Thing says the vortex of despair is a terrible way to refer to your bedroom.
I know, right?
This
Isn't
is
it?
actually my happy place. I'm just so okay. I'll make it quick. My coworker, my favorite coworker, my person that helps me, my right hand man, has decided that she fucking hates people and she can't do this job anymore. She doesn't want to do it anymore. She wants to become our underwriter, which is great for her. Sucks for me because I can't do all of this by myself, and trying to hire a competent person to be me is nigh fucking impossible. So, yay! Okay, I'm done.
Well, I think you needed to get that out anyway. So,
Yeah.
This is vaping great. I should have tried this before. I should have tried another tank. I don't know why I kept going the whole week with that tank going, why is it hitting so hot? And it was the
Because
damn tank's fault.
Refuse to acknowledge that
When I come
you are a
upstairs,
flawed
we're going to
being.
find that damn little black plastic piece.
No, we're not. You can. I'm going to go over there and do I feel better? Fuck no, Harry, because I still got to go back to work on Monday. No, I do not. Yeah, but you know what? I can't have incompetent people working on my stuff because that's the last thing I need is people pissing off my agents. Because if they leave, the less money we make at the law firm is the less money I make. And we can't have that. Not doing that.
Right,
I
Harry?
can't get bonuses and perks and shit if get fuck Mondays all around. Sideways with a spiked stick. Yeah, I can't. I'm just
Good night, King
Yeah.
Cobra. And good night to everybody else.
It
We're
does
gonna
suck,
bump
Eddie.
off here. Let me turn off some of these lights. We might as well get it going, right? Let's turn off that light. Let's get another remote and turn off these lights. What?
She doesn't want you to come upstairs and leave her down there drunk by
I went
herself.
to almost 10:30. I mean, come on.
You know she's gonna bounce her happy ass up here and harass us. You know that, right?
Oh, I got a photo somebody sent. I'll have to check it in a minute.
That was Dyer thing telling you to check the Facebook.
She just wants to bug the shit out of me. That's all
She
it
likes
is.
to bug the shit out of you. You're very buggable.
I'm very buggable.
You are.
I'm buggable. That was my logo. That's my channel logo. I'm gonna.
Scuba thing?
I gotta put that on my
Look,
mod.
now Lily's getting in on it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all have a great weekend. I will, like I said, I'll try to get a build
already
put
got one,
together
Joe.
with temp control so that we can
Mainly
try
because we
that.
forgot how much you got paid.
King
Maybe,
Cobra.
maybe she don't love nobody. She wants something. I don't know what it is. She wants something for the baby or something. I know what it is. But y'all have a great weekend. We will catch you guys maybe tomorrow night. So
Happy birthday, y'all.
stay around and happy birthday to all
Don't
those
get excited
folks that
about
had a
tomorrow
birthday.
night. It's not happening.
What?
What?
What do you say about tomorrow night? What we got to do tomorrow
What?
night?
Nothing. What? Nothing. No.
She's talking crap. Bye, guys.